Hello everyone, my name's Willem Toet. I'm the Managing Director of RML. We run the Silverline Chevrolet Cruisers in the British Touring Car Championship, and our plans for this year are basically to run in a similar way to the way we ran last year. We will be running a last year's model of World Touring Car, which is slightly updated compared to our last year's British Touring Cars. We run the same engines. That'll be a tough challenge because this year there are a lot of NGTC engine cars out there, so it'll be quite difficult to win the championship, but we think we have quite a strong chance again. The Chevrolet Cruise handles extremely well, and particularly on the tight twisty circuits we should be really in our element, and towards the end of races when perhaps the turbocharged engine cars are starting to wear out their tyres, we'll be coming into our own. Now this year we're running the same two drivers again, Jason Plato and Alex McDowell. Jason, what can you say about Jason? He is a superstar. He's won 60 BTCC races, 2 championships, quite a number of second places as well in the championships, including with us in 2009. He really is a great driver and a perfect teacher, if you like, or mentor for Alex McDowell, who last year at 19 years of age put the Chevrolet Cruise on pole. A clearly highly talented driver. Really quick last year, wasn't really able to race with the old tough boys. There's a little bit of contact allowed in BTCC. Alex wasn't too comfortable with that. He's getting there though, and what better teacher could he possibly have than a Jason Plato? So a really good pairing and a really good team. Now over the race weekend I don't take a particularly active role. I may go around and talk to a few of the fans, our sponsors. I'll talk quite a bit with the organisers and rule makers, and I'll also talk quite a bit with the other team owners or team principals to just make sure that not only we're looking after RML's interest, but we also play the part we need to play in keeping the BTCC a strong championship. It's a very well run championship, it's really tight, but we also have to play our part. And this year there'll be at least 10 different manufacturers in BTCC, which is just fantastic. Just goes to show why everyone watches it. There's so many good cars, good drivers, close racing. Then we have the other things that RML do. We run the Chevrolet World Touring Cars as well. We designed and built our own engine for the first time this year for Chevrolet for the World Touring Cars, a 1.6 turbo. Because of the rules, you're allowed to design an engine from scratch, which is what we've done on Chevrolet's behalf. It has done really well. It won the first and second rounds of the World Touring Car Championship. We also run a sports car, an LMP2 car, and we do lots of other little jobs that perhaps one never hears about. RML publicise the manufacturer they work for. They don't publicise themselves so much. So we, RML, do hot road cars, headline cars, something a bit special. We do electronic work. We have quite a bit of kinetic energy recovery expertise. So there's a lot we do that you just don't hear about really with RML. Then how did I get here? Well, after university I started working on racing cars in Australia. I was bitten by the bug, and one of the first cars that I worked on was a Chevrolet Camaro touring car. It's 500 horsepower. This is about 1980 I was working on this car, so over 30 years ago. 500 horsepower, good handling for its day. Bit of a problem at the end of the straight at the Bathurst racetrack, where you need to brake hard because it had drum rear brakes, so it was a bit of a struggle. So I've been working on Chevrolet cars for a long time, and I've almost come full circle after doing other things to come back and work on Chevrolet touring cars. And Ray Mallock, RML is Ray Mallock Limited, and Ray Mallock gave me my first job in Europe in 1982. And after a few years working for Ray, I went off and had a play in Formula One for 25 years and had a ball and learnt a great deal of information. But I was running technical teams, and now I've come back to RML as a managing director, and now I'm looking after the finance side. I'm helping with the marketing side, trying to find new business, things like that, which for me are new challenges, and I'm absolutely loving it, and loving going to the BTCC races. With Formula One I wasn't going to the races. I started to get well known, and I didn't really want to be in the limelight, so I backed away. And with BTCC I'm also not trying to put myself too much in front of the camera, but it's great to be involved in the racing again, so that's really good fun. Then at RML, an average week for me really is mainly office work. So that's it. Enjoy.